lifestyle choices that sustain health and well-being in the 4 realms: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. They provide a map to see where one is out of balance. And so I'd like to have us go on a journey now and invite, if you aren't already laying down, that you lay down and uncross your legs and feet and allow yourself to feel fully supported by the floor. And for those of you who may be new to journeying, before I start, I'd like to remind you this is a style of meditation that's used by most indigenous people around the world, and it's based on the understanding that there's an upper world, a middle world, and a lower world. And in the upper world exist our teachers and guides and gods, goddesses. And when we go to the upper world, we receive guidance from those, could be even our higher self, from those beings. And in a journey to get to the upper world, we would imagine ourselves ascending in some way. It could be climbing a tree and getting on the back of a bird, flying up to the clouds. It could be in an airplane, a helicopter, an escalator, an elevator. It could be any way that ascends, and then the idea is that you get to the upper world, and there's like a little membrane that you then pop through, and then you're in an upper world landscape. And generally, if you ask, a guide would come and meet you there, and you can ask a question. And the middle world is the world that we all live in every day, and the lower world then is where our animal allies and power animal hang out. And the idea is that we find a departure point, a hole in the ground, a cave or a tunnel of some sort, maybe the roots of a tree, and we enter this dark tunnel and descend down through the darkness, and eventually there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and we come out into a lower world landscape, and we are greeted usually by an animal ally or power animal, or both, or many, and that they are responsible for our physical body, our power animal, and our allies, and they give us also guidance, but also healing. And generally with a shamanic journey, you can go to the upper or the lower world, whichever one you are called to, and I will do a guided portion that takes us to our departure point, and then I will stop talking and only drum. And at a certain point, when the journey is to be over, I will change the beat quite a bit, and then go really, really fast for about 2 minutes, and you should retrace all your steps back through your journey, and then come back into the room. So I invite you to feel yourself supported by the floor, and to take several deep breaths into your belly. I invite you to drop a grounding cord from the base of your spine. Imagine that it's like the roots of a tree, and that's as wide as your body, and then it goes down through the floor and through the foundation, down into the earth. And imagine that it's just growing and growing down through water tables, perhaps through caves and lava, just grow those roots all the way down to the center of the earth. To a beautiful, pristine part of the earth. And imagine like when you pull the plug in a bathtub, that all discomfort or dis-ease in your body can just go down that grounding cord, down into the earth for transformation. Our great Mother Gaia can just burn it all up, everything that we no longer need. Just let it all drain out of you, any discomfort or dis-ease. And I invite you to drop grounding cords from the bottoms of your feet and imagine the roots going down again through the floor and through the foundation and through caves into a beautiful, pristine part of the Earth Mother. And just imagine that as you take a deep breath, you can pull that earth energy all the way up those roots, through the bottoms of your feet, up through your ankles and your calves, your knees, your thighs, your pelvis. Oh, and with your breath, draw that all the way up into your abdomen, into your chest, into your heart, and all the way up into the top of your head. And just imagine that you can circulate that earth energy in your body. Now you can feel totally grounded and filled with the energy of the Mother Earth. And I invite you to imagine a star that was born in the heavens when you were born, and that star beams a light that enters the top of your head, and that light moves down through your head and goes down on either side of your spine. And when it gets to your base chakra, some of it goes down with your grounding cord, and some of it comes up through the center of your body, in front of your spine, and goes all the way up through your abdomen, your chest, your neck, your head, and out the top of your head, about 2 or 3 feet out the top of your head, and creates a fountain of energy that then cascades all the way around your body. And imagine that can create like an egg, an energy that surrounds your body, but you're running your energy. It's continuing to come from the heavens, down through your head, to the base spine, some of it going down, some of it coming up the front of your body, the middle of your body, and out your head, and then coming down like an umbrella all the way around, tucking under the feet. And that this is a moving energy, and that energy circulates then in your body with that earth energy. And we just imagine that it becomes like a bubble of light all around our bodies, an egg of light with a semi-permeable membrane. And that membrane only allows in what we need in, and allows whatever we don't need out. And this protects your body as you prepare to go on this journey of healing, to connect with your inner healer, with some guidance, with a power animal or animal ally to help you in this time of change and difficulty and lockdown and fears, that we can connect with our higher guidance and we can heal aspects of ourselves. Mostly we have a little more time right now to do that. We can take this opportunity. So I invite you to ask a question about that healing, and at the same time pick a number between 1 and 8, or ask for a number. And I invite you to imagine that you're walking on a path in nature. Perhaps you path, what's growing on either side of it, what time of day is it, and how does the sun and the wind feel against your skin? Are there sounds? What season is it? Is there a taste in the air? Looking down, notice what you're wearing. What kind of clothes or shoes do you have? And I invite you to look up and notice that you're coming to, up ahead is a bend in the road, in the path. And as you come closer to the bend in the path, you come to a place, a beautiful, beautiful place with a beautiful big tree, a very, very special tree, the tree of life. And as you come closer to this tree, this amazing, beautiful tree in nature, it's rooted in the earth and reaching for the heavens. I invite you to notice that there's also a little spring, a bubbling spring, and there's a beautiful big rock, flat rock, right next to the bubbling spring. And on that rock are gifts for you for this journey. Oh, there's a garment of clothes for you to put on, for you to take in this journey with you. New shoes, and a beautiful pouch to put over your head, and a crystal to have in your hand or your pouch or your pocket to take with you on this journey. And I invite you at this time to call a male ancestor on your right, to notice who shows up, and a female turn. Trace your steps. Taking a deep breath, coming all the way back into your body, moving your feet and your hands. Knowing that you'll remember everything that you need to remember. Coming all the way back into the room. I encourage all of you to turn off the video at this moment and get a pen and paper and write down anything that came up for you. No judgment. Sometimes we get nothing and it means you're supposed to wait and do nothing. Sometimes we fall asleep. That means you probably needed some sleep. Sometimes you get a lot of visuals, sometimes you get sounds, sometimes you get feelings. No judgment on any of it. It is your guidance, information from the sacred, from the divine, coming through to give you information about healing some aspect in your life right now. Normally what we do would be to pass around the talking stick again and have people share at this time. Depending on our technology abilities, we might be able to actually have a Zoom connection on Sunday morning after this portion, so people could actually check in and share in some way on Zoom. Although that may or may not happen, but maybe you want to write it down and or share it with someone. Maybe you did this process with somebody and you guys could share. I don't like to just end things without, I invoked all the directions, so I'd like to be able to release the directions before ending the recording. So I think that I want to go ahead and do that, but I want to wish all of you a wonderful next 3 months of increasing self-connection and self-care in these strange, unusual, and difficult, challenging times, which is a great opportunity for all of us to love ourselves more deeply and take better care of ourselves and look at the positive and look at what we're grateful for and trust in the process and trust your intuition and focus on the biggest picture possible and knowing that all is in fact as it should be, and love yourself best you can. Aho. So I'm going to stand up and release the directions. Oh. Maybe in that one we can't see my head. There we go. Have a beautiful altar that I set up so that I could feel like I was there with you all doing it. Oh. I'd like to thank that spark, the divine spark within each of us, that's the God within, that's also the divine child. That part of us is already fully connected to our creative vision, our ability to give and receive love, our deep inner wisdom, knowing and intuition, and our power, the part of us that brings our medicine forth to the planet. Let's all bring more of our own spirit, our own medicine, and our own lives forth. And we thank that part of us for showing up today for this ceremony. And we thank Great Grandmother Earth, whose body we walk upon, for coming and helping us to create this safe and sacred container. We thank Great Grandfather Sky, God, Goddess, and all that is above, for coming into this circle. And we thank the warrior and the four-leggeds and the standing people, the trees, and the earth element in the north. We thank the teacher, the element of water, and all the water creatures in the west for coming in and helping us to create this sacred circle. We thank especially the desert